start of recorded history, armies throughout the world have chronicled how animals have been used on the battlefield. In this episode, we look at some of the many ways they have served in the U.S. military. For thousands of years, the horse carried soldiers into combat and hauled equipment behind the lines, making it one of the most important animals used on the battlefield. In the U.S. military, their combat service began during the Revolutionary War and continued throughout the mid-20th century. In fact, even though horses were, for the most part, replaced by mechanized vehicles in the years following World War I, the last true American horse-mounted cavalry charge actually took place during World War II. When, on January 16, 1942, the 26th Cavalry attacked the Japanese on the Bataan Peninsula in the Philippines. Except for a few rare instances, like when a small group of special operations soldiers rode horses alongside their Afghan allies during an operation against the Taliban in 2001, our military no longer uses horses in combat. We do, however, retain several ceremonial horse units, among them the Horse Cavalry Platoon of the 1st Cavalry Division, and the Caisson Platoon, which assists with funerals at Arlington Cemetery. While today we rely on advanced technologies for communication and reconnaissance operations, it wasn't that long ago that honing pigeons helped fill these roles. Based at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, the United States Army Pigeon Corps trained war pigeons for use in World War I and World War II. Carrying small capsules containing messages, maps, photographs, and cameras, the birds provided aerial reconnaissance and relayed critical information for many major operations. During the D-Day Normandy landings, pigeons helped the Allies communicate about German positions and the progress of the invasion, all without breaking radio silence. In 1957, the Army discontinued its use of pigeons, and those that were still in service were either sold to the public, or in the case of a few hero pigeons, donated to zoos. Beginning in 1960, dolphins and other marine mammals began to serve our nation as part of the Navy's Marine Mammal Program. Trained in tasks such as detecting and marking mines, retrieving underwater objects, and conducting covert surveillance, these highly intelligent animals saw action during the Vietnam War and Operation Iraqi Freedom. When not deployed overseas, marine mammals also play an important role in homeland security. By patrolling the waters around naval bases, they guard against suspicious swimmers or divers and alert their handlers to any potential threats. Some of the work they do is highly classified. With nearly 2,500 currently in service, the dog is by far the most numerous animal in the U.S. military today. But while dogs have accompanied American troops into virtually every combat engagement in history, it wasn't until World War II that the first official canine units were formed. Beginning in January 1942, the Dogs for Defense program trained more than 10,000 canines to perform critical wartime tasks, such as guard and sentry duty. Shipped to all theaters of operation, these dogs proved so valuable that in the decades following World War II, professional canine units were created. Bred specifically to serve as military working dogs, these animals were trained for an even wider variety of jobs, like tracking, scouting, and booby trap detection. Today, military working dogs can be equipped with sophisticated technologies, like video cameras, radios, and GPS trackers. Most of them train at Lackland Air Force Base and then deploy to U.S. installations throughout the world. Over the past centuries, our military's relationship with animal warriors has undergone many changes. How do you think animals will continue to serve in our military? Do you see their role as expanding? Or do you see new ways that different animals can be brought into service? Post your thoughts and comments below.